This is the most valuable time in your mothering, and don't feel you're ever spoiling, because that's what your child needs. Your nurturing is your voice, your eye contact, and you're holding that child. Encouraging them to go to school, encouraging them to be active and to be outdoors and going out in the land. My name is Tabitha Marks. We're Coast Salish. It's not just playgroups, it's not just about bringing your child with you, but it's also finding other supports too, where you can bridge that gap, where it might be meeting the nurse one-on-one, or coming to a mom's group where there might be one or two moms that they might know. But we're all about sharing with one another the experiences we've gone through. And the mother coming along with her daughter, that way it helps to establish that confidence that the young mom will feel comfortable. I always encourage families that you're allowed to bring your dad, you're allowed to bring your grandfather, your grandmother, your auntie, your older sister as a support. It's all about extended family. It's always bringing the friends even together so that you can grow together as a family.
My name is Jolene Charlie. I am Stilata and First Nation from the Carrier people. I have two sons, Lucas and Liam. My education background is social work. I've been in that field for about 10 years. I think one of the biggest things that's important is being connected to community, having the support of our community, our neighbors, different Aboriginal organizations, because we reside far from my home territory, so we've kind of established our own family. Our friends have become our family.
It teaches them how to share and about learning, skills building, learning how to trace their name and how to count and have manners and healthy eating habits, and I love it. I'm going to continue doing it.
I try as much as I can to encourage healthy ways of living with my boys. It's not always easy to be able to get them to eat totally healthy, but I try to at least encourage it and have that there for them.
Huge on my list for me as a grandmother. I promote healthy eating for my granddaughter, where her first year of eating, she was eating nothing but pureed fresh vegetables that I had steamed and pureed myself.
Physical activity, they like to play out with their friends, and now that they're getting a bit older, like if they want to join sports and stuff, then I totally would be all over that. Soccer's kind of the big thing around here.
My name is Pamela Poon. I am a community dental hygienist. I work with various Aboriginal communities around Greater Victoria. Access to care is really big for our families here. If we can make it easier for them to access the care, the higher chance of them actually being able to get that care.
Even a young boy, I remember when we were in our learning house and he was kind of acting out, and he saw we were going to do something that it wasn't his favorite thing. And as soon as that drum went into his hand and I said, I need you to be my helper, it totally changed his outlook as far as identity and responsibility and leadership.
Being able to know who they are, where they come from, being proud of that. And I think it really helps them when they start school, like being able to just be who they are and know who they are.
Sometimes families, they need to have a place where it's Aboriginal setting.
First Nations programs where they teach storytelling of our traditions and our culture.
Family is the root of one's being. It gives depth and a rich line for our children to know that they're part of something bigger and they really do belong.
I think it's really important to be involved in my boys' education. You know, it was something that I think previous generations weren't necessarily able to do that. So I think for me, being able to be a part of that is important, and I find education is important, so I encourage it, and you know, it's something I remember, like her reading me stories.
Language is really important. So we learn colors, we learn numbers, we learn animals. We encourage opening books, and it may not be a child who's reading yet, but picture reading and looking at pictures and having them feel and touch things.
She's learning a couple of languages at the same time. Her great-grandfather is Haida, so I'm talking Haida to her as well. I find myself talking a lot in our own language. You know, I'll tell her to come here, and I'll tell her, come Amit, sit down, Mewa, come here.
We have our elders who have had the pain of separation from their families, and that connection wasn't quite there. I have seen them come a long ways along their healing journey, and now it's not about pain, it's about good memories and making new memories, especially with their grandchildren. To me, myself as a grandparent, I realize our parents, our grandparents are having second chances to make a difference in the next generation.
The healthy living and the healthy programs all tie in together, and I really feel strongly that this needs to be promoted, needs to be supported for children, for all children on and off reserves.
I guess just a lot of the things that I didn't necessarily get to experience as a kid. Just try to give those things just to help them in their education, in their life.